Chapter 9. Going to China.
The board won't do anything extreme.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Let me draft something for you, Devon. Leave it with me.
What's going on now?
Right, I just want a couple of minutes of your time, then I'll hand you over to Andreo. We have the resources this season. We've got a great team, and we've got my expertise to guide us.
Expertise my ass.
How else to tell you, but we have to make another title run.
Shame we don't have the guy who led us in the title race last season.
Let it go, Cal. Casper doesn't want to come back.
I'm not surprised.
They were at each other constantly. They never really reconciled over Davidoff. Callie was still angry about Casper. Yeah, it was rough.
Okay, so it'll be a two-stop.
Yeah, you can tell Mike you absolutely can play over the dog leg on the third because I've done it, mate. Yeah. Ciao, mate. You saying?
The data suggests we are looking at a two-stop race. We think Red Bull will do the same, so we are relying on your performance, okay?
Why not go for a one-stop?
Devon, the data says...
Yeah. Listen, you don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Go for a one-stop with a long second stint. I've spoken to the strategist. Trust me, it's going to work.
We have a plan. We go with the data.
It's worth considering.
Seriously? Who do you want to side with, Aiden? The guy who spent weeks formulating strategy and analyzing data, or the guy who's desperately trying to do 3 different jobs at the same time?
You got something to say, Cal?
Who are you trying to be, Dev? The CEO of Butler Global? The owner of Connorsport Racing? Or the team principal?
I have to look after all of it. It's kind of my job now.
Just because Dad told you to doesn't mean you should.
What I say goes.
But you don't drive the car anymore, Dev. So I think when we're on the track, we go with Andreo's plan, the plan that's actually backed by the data. Aiden?
Yeah,
Jackson, don't you dare.
You
Wow.
don't win a race on a
Look at these
hunch.
politics.
She's got a point. Sorry.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Two-stop, as discussed. Thank you, everyone. I'll be in the garage in a few minutes. Find me if you need me.
All about politics.
I welcome your ideas. You know that. But this division is bad for the team. You should speak to me first.
You think I'm doing too much?
Yes.
Was that it?
Callie's right.
Who's calling me? Kelly.
Hey, Callie. I heard you were after me.
Yeah, just wanted to check in on the car. I'm buzzing to test the new upgrade.
Final checks on the car happening right now. Upgrade looks good. First of the season. And more to come in the European leg. Let us know how you find it, yes? Your feedback is vital.
Cool. Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Find it difficult to remember that sometimes.
Am I supposed to
you and
like
me both. And
answer
listen,
these?
I know there's been some chatter about strategy, but no matter what, we'll be quick. Or at least quicker.
Because this guy said he's
Just
mad that I'm
control
ignoring
what
him.
you can control.
Well,
Maybe.
can't wait to see what I can do.
I need to answer
Thanks
him.
for the
I
chat.
just...
And see you in the garage.
See you there. Bye.
I didn't mean to ignore him. I didn't know I could respond. How do I respond? Like, can I do anything with it? No. I think it just goes on. Okay. Devon.
Ciao, Devon.
One day, it will be nice to call you with some good news. Yeah, you've seen the Eichenberger shoot has been released. They just went rogue, ran it.
I told them no.
Well, once again, we're the last people to know. I mean, I don't know. How's this happened? Could we have managed this differently? What?
Honestly, at this point, I just despair.
At least I look good in the photos. Damn.
Your modesty
Wow.
really is one of your strongest traits, Devon.
Does Callie know?
Not yet, but I'm sure she'll see it soon. I'll just let her focus on the race for now.
Yeah, good call. Right, I am gonna scream into a pillow or something, okay? Yeah, see you in a bit.
Alright, let's race. Oh, now what? What do you want from me?
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Noah Bell, a reserve driver contract is coming to an end after 25 season. In the past, he's always expressed how happy he is here. They would like to continue his journey with the team. However, his agent has been in contact. He's painting a much different picture. They're saying that Noah has been unhappy for some time now and is feeling undervalued. There's also been a chatter about panic. There's real interest from other teams on the grid. Altogether, they're being clearly communicating to us that Noah should be on better contract going forward. If we want to retain his services for 20, how do we do this? Let's talk to Noah. Alright, we're going to China. Ultimately, untimely safety car has put Callie Meyer in a difficult position in the late stages of the Chinese Grand Prix. Having pitted prior to the safety car, Meyer now finds herself on older tires than her rivals behind her. Oh my god, okay, gotta defend with old tires.
Okay, so that safety car wasn't too helpful for us. We are going to need you to hang on to these tyres right till the end now, please, Callie.
I'm losing grip out here.
Yeah, I know, copy that. But there isn't much we can do about that. Let's focus and see if we can
hold
hold
off
those
Hamilton,
that are
okay.
coming up behind.
I'll try.
Oh, Jesus. Took a really weird timing. Well, that's a really long corner, isn't it?
Let's use overtake. And
Well, that was a
burn off
very
some of
odd,
this energy.
like, corner for me there. Oh my god. Alright, the tires are definitely bad. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to retry that one. Because that was super bad. Why am I having issues with this car? Alright, let's try this again. Okay. If you remember, the tires are really bad. You know what's really bad about Breaking Point is they do throw you in the middle of a race instead of the whole race. So you're like really not used to the car and like
Okay, gap to the car in front.
how the car is
6.9
behaving
seconds.
in that particular race, you know, in that race track. And like this, when they give you worn tires, well, you don't really know how much throttle you can push before the car gives away, because you haven't been driving it the whole time, you know? Oh my god, Hamilton's right behind me. He probably has DRS. Yeah, he's on my ass. Look at that radar. And this car can't corner for shit. I have to somehow keep him behind me for another 2 laps. This is ridiculous. I don't get this long corner here. Doesn't really help. That's a weird track layout right there. Oh! That was a little tap. Oh my god, the worn tires are terrible. Cars all over the place. And it is expecting me to keep Hamilton behind me. I don't even know how they expect me to do this. Already had a tire tap with Hamilton. Let's see. Oh. ho, 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 ho. Here we go. Oh, that's the grass. Ah, alright, I gotta get past him. Late break. I got the inside, Hammy. Oh, this takes quite a bit of driving.
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to
Forget
go.
about target lap. I'm just trying to keep Hamilton behind me, stupid ass. I have no tire. Can't accelerate out of a corner.
Okay, mate. Final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, Jesus. That is way too fucking close. It's right there! Side by side. How am I supposed to keep it behind me? I have no grip. This is ridiculous. Come on. I do have some battery. Just need to get to a straightaway. Come on. Alright, here we go. Let's put some distance between me and Hamilton here. He's gonna have DRS. For sure. Oh, I see him coming up on me. Can't let him have this corner. Come on. Oh, no grip on the rear tires. Swear. We're almost done. We're almost done. Yes, 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 yes. Did it. Yes.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Oh, that was tough. How are you gonna throw me in there with worn ass tires like that? Jesus.
The safety car came out at just about the worst time, but she hung on, really impressively turning it into a good result.
It's what a good driver has to do, Coffey, make the best out of a bad situation. It clearly wasn't their plan, but she managed her time.
We got podium
there at the end.
And managed it to the extent that Connors now moved to third place, just behind Ferrari in the standings. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Podium, podium, podium. Alright, so let's see. Interview time.
Callie, that safety car really did throw a spanner in the works for you today. How on earth did you manage to cope so well with the change of strategy?
Yeah, it was tough out there today, and I could really feel the tyres giving up towards the end. I just focused on keeping the input smooth, reducing the strain as much as possible. It wasn't a great place to find myself in, but I'm pleased with what I achieved, given the circumstances.
And congratulations are in order. Connor Sport are now third in the Constructors. How significant is that for the team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's a really big deal. We're desperate to be in the same conversation as the big teams and prove ourselves out there on the track. It's a really strong start to the season, and I think it just shows how far we've come as a team. Now we've just got to focus on maintaining the same level as the season progresses.
How important was this race for you personally, given such a tough start to the season?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a bit disappointed with my season so far, so it's really important for me to remind myself what I'm capable of, and I'm just glad we could get a solid result in a tricky situation.
Well, a good showing today, and that is despite the controversy about a potential deal with Harmonia. Tell me how hard it is to put that just to one side and perform on track.
Look, my job is to race. That's all I do. What happens above me, I mean, sure, I can say what I think, but ultimately you are asking the wrong person.
Finally, away from the track, it must have been a bittersweet moment seeing the Eichenberger ad campaign released of you and your dad. How's it been putting that out?
Which one would be a good wish I would have been consulted? No, that's not good. Not my choice, but I accepted it. No, let's do this one.
Yeah, it's a complicated situation. How I might feel about it is irrelevant, to be honest. The shoot is out, and I know my dad was passionate about it, so hope it does well.
Thank you so much for your time.
That was good. That was a good chapter. That was a tough drive. That was a really tough drive for sure. Alright, we're done. See you in the next one.